In World War II, the Marine Corps was looking for a better knife than the one that they had, something stronger, more durable. Union Cutlery submitted Marine Combat Knife with a 7-inch blade, a blood groove, double guard, stacked leather washers, and a stamp on the blade. K-Bar only in New York. It was the most widely recognized combat knife that was used in World War II. It created the legacy that is K-Bar. 1898, two brothers founded Tidiute Cutlery Company in Tidiute, Pennsylvania to make straight racers. They had progressed into more multi-bladed pocket knives and fixed-blade hunting knives. In 1952, the company again changed its name to K-Bar due to the popularity of the U.S. Marine Combat Knife. This is American craftsmanship at its finest. It is handcrafted by skilled labor, looking at it with exacting standards. We've got skilled craftsmen and cutlers that have been here for decades. The Marine Combat Knife continues to be K-Bar's best seller. It is made to the exact same standards that it was back in 1941 and continues to be the cornerstone of our business. One thing hasn't changed though, is we still make the best knives out there, and we make them right here in the United States. K-Bar is something that is just weaved in the fabric of American culture. It's an American icon.
When you're looking for a fixed blade knife, LMF II is where it's at. Drop point blade, serrated edge, really thick, ergonomic to your hand, spike pommel. The LMF II was originally designed to get aircrew out of a downed aircraft by cutting their way out or breaking their way out. Non-conductive handle, if you've got to cut wires, it's not going to electrocute you. Designed with 3 holes so that you can create a lashing and actually create a spear with it. I'll tell you what, this was coming at you, you're in trouble. It wouldn't be right to have a heavy-duty knife without a heavy-duty sheath. This sheath right here has MOLLE attachments for your vest, belt loop to put on your belt. Knife comes in and out both ways. Even comes with a sharpener. So if you're in the field, your knife gets dull, get it sharp, get right back on task. Made in America, right here in Portland, Oregon. This is the LMF II.
This is the Strongarm Serrated Edge Fixed Blade Knife. It features full tang construction with a 420 high carbon serrated edge blade for strength and versatility. It's coated in black ceramic for low profile use and corrosion resistance. The knife's handle has a rubber overmold engineered with a diamond texture for superior grip in all conditions. The modular sheath has snapped together components that allow you to mount the knife in multiple ways, using MOLLE or vertically or horizontally on a standard tactical belt. Proudly built in Portland, Oregon, this is the Strongarm Fixed Blade Knife.
The Talon FMC full mission capable tool by Buck Knives is a versatile blade that can be deployed in jungle, land, and tactical warfare by special op, tactical response teams, general infantry, and survivalists. The Talon FMC is designed to master all terrains and conditions with expert results. Patterned after the Fro, a traditional chopping tool, this blade is made to abuse. A full tang construction places just under a 1/4 inch thick solid piece of 5160 carbon spring steel in your hands, and the stepped micarta handle is sure to absorb the shock of any punishment you can dish out. Features include a functional and aggressive 5-inch multi-purpose saw on the spine, allows square notching, excellent for setting snares and traps. Full curved blade edge, weight-forward design, allowing 3 times the cutting force, exerting less energy. Full 2-inch serrated edge for cutting thick fibrous material. Flat ground frontal wedge or chisel. 2-inch long recessed limb hook with open face. Blunt end for hammering. 5 lashing points for spear attachments and multiple lanyard holes. Low IR emission ceramic coating. The sheath is just as Bravo Alpha as the blade. Multiple slots and holes that are compatible with QLS, MLS, and ELS MOLLE quick releases. Tons of carry options. High or low hip, left or right carry, interrupted belt carry, adjustable detent retention, detachable Kydex sheath with drain hole and canvas counterpart, blade securing cord tensioner with 550 cord, 4 feet backup of 550, cause face it, you always need that. If it looks mean, it's because it is. Made in the USA, built to last and guaranteed forever.
Today is a tool that, as a longtime police officer and trainer and instructor of active shooter and anti-terrorist events, I knew there was a void out there, a void of entry tools that we can actually carry on our person and have ready to make entry, to pry the door, chop down the wall, break and rake the glass, whatever the case may be. So I knew that I had to engineer the Beast. And the Beast is exactly what we have here. It's an incredible tool as well as a great weapon. We've got a drop point Tanto blade in 7 inches. The overall length of the knife is 11 7/8 inches with that 7-inch blade. So the weight is heavy because it's a 5/16 full tang 440 chromium stainless blade hardened to 5658 Rockwell. So we've got one heck of a slab of really good steel here. And as you can see, the heavy 5/16 spine is fully complete to the point where we can still jam it into pry as a pry tool. So yeah, this thing, I knew I had to have an indestructible carry tool that'll cut, penetrate, pry, hammer, chop, trench, baton, break, rake, smash, slash and crash, trash everything in its path. And that's exactly what we have here with the Hoffner Beast. It's available in either a satin stainless blade or the stonewashed black with your choice color of handle scales. But let's talk about the handle. It's key. It is a RGH rear grip hold handle system, just like all my knives. So you'll see the jimping is primarily back here at the rear of the handle. There is jimping up here, so as a survivalist, if you're chopping wood, etc., building a shelter, you still have that capability. But the rear grip hold system will ensure that should you be driving the blade in a point forward position, it cannot slip through the bone of the hand. If you have it in the point down position, you'll notice that the rear of the knife is the same ergonomic shape as the bent thumb, so it cannot slip through the thumb should you hit something hard in the point down position. And then you have the index divots that ensure a smooth, balanced transition between grips and a proper finished hold in the rear grip hold system, which also, as you notice, extends the reach of the blade.
It was debuted at this year's SHOT Show, and it was actually quite a success. We had a lot of people picking this knife up, a lot of people wanted to see it, a lot of people wanted to get their hands on it. Some of the comments we got at SHOT Show on this knife, they liked that it was light, that it was slim, how quick it was. So for a tactical knife, it's very agile, very fast. You know, you hear all the time that this knife is great for tactical and outdoors use. Well, this one really is. It's got a nice straight edge, a good belly on the end of it, a nice tip, and really it's quite a versatile knife. Basically what you're looking at here is a 1095 high carbon steel knife. It has a sandblast finish with clear layer of Cerakote over that to help prevent rust. It's got black linen micarta handle scales. It's 11.59 inches long with a 6.1 inch cutting edge. The weight on this knife is pretty light actually. You're looking at 9 ounces for the knife and about 11.5 ounces for the knife and the sheath. The sheath on it is Kydex and it has a rotating injection molded nylon clip on it.
What are we doing today? We're talking about the meanest, biggest, baddest Sasquatch killing thing there is. That is our Survivalist from Cold Steel. If you're thinking about emergency or survival or tactical or military, you gotta check this out. Now, I don't know quite as much about Cold Steel as you guys do, so I'm turning it over to Jimmy Slash to hear his thoughts.
All right, thank you, Stickman. Today, we're gonna check out this monster here. Let's get into this. All right, let's check this out. This is the Cold Steel, check that out, drop forward Survivalist. This is one piece of steel just forged and just a monster of a knife in hand. It's one of those knives you get in hand and you just feel it. You just feel like this thing is gonna do something. And if you remember the first drop forged knives, they had that scalloped out handle. They were good. They felt decent in hand. You felt okay. But then I felt this one and it sold me. Just the way it felt in my hand sold me. It's a beast of a knife. Have a looky there. Got 8 inches of this 52-100 high carbon steel. Now this is Teflon coated, so you don't have to worry about it rusting out on you. Just clean up that edge a little bit and you'll be good to go. Have a look-see there. It's 13 inches overall, so you get 5 inches of handle, and it's so well balanced, you forget that it's 18 ounces. It's 18.3 ounces, and it doesn't feel like it. It just feels like you can sit there, go through all the brush you need to, whack through all the small trees you need to, cut up all the Sasquatch steaks that you have to for dinner, and you're good to go. You know I was gonna point out the lanyard hole. Excellent there, not just for the pretty lanyards I usually make, but to get your hand in there and not have to worry about it slipping out. I cut up a brisket with this thing and my hand got all greasy and this thing stayed in my hand and wasn't slipping whatsoever, even with all that mess on my fingers. And here's the sheath it goes in. This is the Securex sheath it comes with. Check this out. You're running through the woods. Maybe that Sasquatch is chasing you. It's not coming out whatsoever. Just a perfect setup for a knife that you can take out in the woods and do a lot of work with, and you're not gonna have to worry about it failing on you whatsoever. And I can't say enough great things about this knife, the Cold Steel Drop Forged Survivalist. Now, let's see what this beast can do in the hands of Stickman. Back to you, Beamer.
This is the Schrade SCHF30 full tang fixed blade survival knife. A sturdy multi-purpose knife serving survivalists and outdoors enthusiasts alike. This full tang fixed blade weighs in at 6.3 ounces. Cloaked in black with an overall length of 9.7 inches, the SCHF30 is a stout, rugged, clip-point fine-edge survival and bushcraft knife. Fashioned from tough, edge-holding powder-coated HCR13 Movi, high-carbon stainless steel honed to a razor-sharp edge, the knife features a thumb ramp with ergonomic jimping accompanied by a finger guard on the grip's underside. With a blade length of 4.9 inches, the SCHF30 handles batoning tasks with ease. Use the sharp 90-degree spine to generate a shower of sparks from a ferro rod. The clip-point design allows for maximum penetration when piercing, and textured TPE handle slabs, held to the knife by 3 steel bolts, ensures a firm, reliable grip in even the wettest conditions. An oval lanyard hole at the knife's base allows attachment of a lanyard, which can be slipped over the wrist when performing chopping tasks for added security. With 9 grommet holes, the black thermoplastic sheath accommodates a number of multi-carry options and features 4 slots for lashing the sheath to another piece of gear or a pack. As tactical as it is practical, made from premium materials and built for a lifetime. This is the Schrade SCHF30 Full Tang Fixed Blade Survival Knife. Fine.
If you enjoyed our video, don't forget to hit the like button below. And if you want to see similar videos in the future, smash that subscribe button and make sure to turn the notification bell on. For now, that's all I've got. And in all that you do, we want to help you beat yesterday.